The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land. And the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned North-Western Railway. These are the stories of Sodor. Something I left out in my previous stories were the replacements for some of the dead engines. Well, like I said last time, Percy had to take Annie and Clara whilst the Topham had to find a replacement, which took longer than expected. Albert was the new chief, Barry took over Geoffrey's duties, and with his strength, he was able to do the job perfectly. And after Peter died, Francis was assigned to do Peter's fuel deliveries, which he did not like at all.
It's disgraceful! An express engine like me having to pull dirty oil tankers for months? Why would the fat controller do this?
Shut up, Francis! No one cares! Excuse me, I'm an express engine. I have to pull dirty tankers for the better part of 6 months? Why would the fat controller do that? It is below my ranks. Because you don't even deserve to pull the express.
Ah, Sir Topham, just the man I wanted to see. I'd like to have a word with you about this arrangement.
I already know exactly what you are going to say. I know you're an express engine, but that does not mean you can't pull fuel wagons. And after what you said to Peter the night before he died, you don't even deserve to pull the express. How could you say that to him? It's clear that since I last sent you away, you haven't changed much. Barry, you've been a hard worker. How about you pull the express with Gordon for the next weekend? That would be lovely, sir.
What? Sir!
I reward good behaviour and I punish bad behaviour. And if you complain again, you are never pulling the express again on my railway. Understood? Ugh. Right, that's it. I've had enough of fixing you. And I'm fed up too, Rob. Why is this happening?
I don't know, but this is happening too many times, and I'm sick of it.
This never happened when I was pulling the express. It's the dirty goods work, I tell you. No, it is not. Technical issues have nothing to do with assigned jobs.
Sir Topham, if you may, I would like to take Francis in for a complete overhaul. Maybe that's the problem, the engine itself.
And it's about time anyway. Yes, you may, Rob, but I will have to make other arrangements.
And that's exactly what the Fat Controller did. While Francis was away, we all had to pull the fuel deliveries, which were very long and very heavy. Sometimes we even had to double or triple head larger trains. The Fat Controller realized this and looked for replacements not just for the main line, but for the branch line as well. And in May of 1966, we finally got news about the replacements.
So, those new replacements are coming in soon? Yes, next week. And luckily, I managed to find some steam engines, not diesels. Marvelous, sir. We need them fast. Henry has been struggling hard without Peter, so is James.
Are they useful?
From what their controllers have told me, yes, and I hope so. Ooh, that sounds exciting! Great news! What? The new replacements are almost here! When? Next week. Great. Now my driver just got a new car, a Toyota Republica. What's a Toygo publication?
It is a Toyota Publica, you dummy, and never you mind, Eric. No, I want to know. It's a car made in Japan, Eric, and stop being rude to him, Gordon. He didn't know what it is, and neither did I when I first heard about Toyota. Eric
guys?
is simply curious. Oh, bad news! What? The replacements, they're delayed. Oh no! Anyway, do you know what happened last week to my driver, James? No, tell me. Oh, big news! Is it the replacements? No. Percy, bad news! The replacements. The what? The replacements are not coming next week, but the week after. Oh. Now, there's this new British car called the Lotus Europa. Good news, chaps. Let me guess, it's the replacement. How did you know? You've been talking about them for a week, Percy. No offense, because we think your news are interesting. Go on. Yeah, right. I just found out that one of them will be built and have its first firing right here on Sodor. Fascinating. Ooh. Anyway, Grandpa is late. Where is he? Good news, Westerners.
Is it the replacements and that one of them is a Ginty?
How did you know? Hey, great news! Oh my fucking god. What? I found out more information on the replacements. I might have known. What is it, Percy? One of them is called Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, wait! Jimmy, as in a nickname for James? Yep. Disgusting! Oh, come on, James. What's so bad about another James on this island? Because until now, I used to be the only unique one with the name James. Now another James. What if he's trying to replace me?
You're acting like a child, James. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Oh, I'm so excited! Why does one of them have to have the same name as me? It removes my uniqueness. Oh, for God's sake, shut up! No one cares about your opinion.
Silence! They're here! Oh my god! Those are them, aren't they? They are the replacements. Oh wow, I'm so excited. I completely forgot actually that two would arrive and one would be built here. How did you know all this information? Percy's been talking about it till the cows come home. He talks about it endlessly as if it was the greatest thing since was cool. Anyway, engines, this is Jimmy, and this, as you know, is Murdoch. Hi, Henry. How are you, old friend? Good, Murdoch. We need your help. I'm so tired and overworked. I'll need a summer holiday just like the school children. Well, I'm here to help. What a chatty lot these engines have become. Hello, lads. I'm Jimmy. Jimmy the Ginty, they call me. And this is Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, and Percy. Hi, I guess. Why are you so cross? Oh, don't mind him. He's just sad his driver's favorite TV show has been cancelled. Excuse. Welcome to the island of Sodor. I hope that you two will be really useful engines. We will, sir. Excellent. Jimmy, you shall set to work pulling Annie and Clarabelle on the Farquhar branch. And Murdoch, there is an oil delivery you have to take from the storage yard at Waterton. Yes, sir. No. Why? We are not going to help you sabotage Jimmy. What's so bad about another James on this island? Because until now, I used to be the only engine with that name. I was unique, but not anymore.
Okay, now this isn't vain. This is simply childish. You know, it would be more tolerable to boast about being red than complaining about something a 5-year-old would complain about. Could you two just help me out? For the last time! No! You know what? I'll go tomorrow without you two. Engines can move on their own, you know. Alright, day off tomorrow then. Yeah, it will be so much fun, Larry. I know, Clarence. We can go to the beach and do what we want. Would you like to get some cotton candy as well? You read my mind. What flavor? Good evening, James. Good evening, sir. Tomorrow you will double-head a coal train with Jimmy and then work at the quarry all day. It will be dirty work, I'm afraid. Yes, sir. Good. What's the longest train you've ever pulled? Have you ever worked at Marseille? Have you ever crashed? Please, I want some peace and quiet, and I don't want to share a shed with chatterboxes. No need to be rude. We're only being friendly, matey. Well, I don't like it. Good night. What a jerk. Don't mind him, love. That's just his type. But that isn't. He used to be a prat, but changed. That's weird. And since when were you two a couple? Oh, well, it's been a while. We're actually married. What did I say about the peace and quiet? Shut up, moron! Arthur! Hang on, James. Where's your driver and fireman? Well, they both had a cold and won't get better until this afternoon. They told me to be careful, so I went out without them. But they were fine last time. Well, they got it this morning and someone told me. Okay. Alright, now's the right time. Help! My brakes! It's broken! I'll stop you! Look what you've done, man! It wasn't my fault my brakes were broken. Are you sure about that? Sir Topham? Yes, it's me. I saw your crew at the beach today. But you said your crew were ill. Well, you see, it's, do you have a secret, James? Did you pretend your brakes were broken just to make me crash? Well, James Fleetwood, the red engine! Yes, I did it to make you crash. What? What is the meaning of this? Sir, it's because you have the same name as me. And even if it is, what is the problem with that, you childish little bastard? Enough, Jimmy. Sir, this whiny little bitch sabotaged me, and you want me to just accept it like nothing ever happened? That sure is childish, but getting angry won't solve anything. James, apologize to Jimmy. Now! Sorry, Jimmy. After you are repaired, you shall stay in your shed for the next fortnight. You clearly cannot be trusted on this railway, and if you insult Jimmy one more time, I'll double it. Yes, sir. And that was indeed the case. Both engines had suffered extensive damage and were at the works for a long time. In that time, we all had to work very hard. Not only did Mr. Hall have to repair the engines, but he was also working on a new experiment. So, let me get this straight. You want to build an engine using parts from deceased engines? Yes, when breaking up some of the deceased engines, some parts weren't broken up. So I decided to try this.
Like the tender was from Jeffries, the wheels and buffers were taken from Peter because when breaking him up, I was too tired to break everything, so I saved some parts. I also found the burnt shell of what once was Benson. Doesn't that sound a bit creepy knowing you're building something from a deceased vehicle? Kinda, but if it works, it would be better than ordering new parts and cheaper. I should get to work. So can you tell me why your phonophobia? I was told you weren't like this before. I used to work in a factory and a smelter's yard pulling heavy goods. There was a lot of noise, and after a loud accident, I've hated noise ever since, even if it's something as simple as engines asking me questions. Can exposure therapy work for engines? No, Mr. Frood, wait. It's not a bad idea. Good idea! What do I have to do? Basically, go to a location with lots of noise, in this case a smelter's yard or a factory, and stay there to get used to the noise and conquer your fear. That might actually work. Indeed it might. Sir Topham, how do you show up at the right time always? Magic. Really? No, it's a trick Mr. Starr told me. I've heard your conversation and I think it's a good idea. Murdoch, you will run trains from the smelter's yard, understood? If it helps, sir, yes. Trust me, it does help. I've been through it before once. It's finished. Do you think it's gonna be non-faceless? Guess we'll see. Sam, can you do the honor? With pleasure. Well, that can only mean one thing. Man, I love the first firing of engines. It's so whimsical. Hello, I'm Dudley. What's your name? I am Robert Hall, Superintendent of Croven's Gate. Welcome to the world and the island of Sodor. Do you think you can be a really useful engine and work hard? Yes, sir, I can. That's good. Hello, I'm Sir Topham Hatt and I will be your controller. You shall pull heavy goods trains as well as help with the oil deliveries. Yes, sir. And so Dudley came out of the works after his trials and set to work pulling heavy goods. He was a very hard worker and did most jobs without fuss. However, he hated one job, which led to his rivalry. But that is a story for another day.